Hi, my name is Jacque Anglin. I'm doing my speech for Dr. White, 1101, CRN number 12951. These are my people: Brandy Hammond, Brittany Salter, and Janice Conmeyer. This is the outline. Nothing on the back. It's bleeding through. It got wet, but there's nothing on the back. It is raining. I'm outside on the front porch, so excuse the background noise. Okay. So one morning, you hear groaning coming from the bathroom, and you enter to find your family member doubled over the toilet. They're holding their stomach, cramping, rocking back and forth. And they've been throwing up and having diarrhea. Their face is white and sweaty, and they look at you and they say, "Oh God, what was in that food?" Almost everyone at some point in the next year will wake up one morning with an illness that's very common in the United States. According to emedicine.com and the textbook of medical surgical nursing, page 2544, food poisoning can be viral or bacterial. Viral food poisoning is caused by fecal contamination of the food. And that's why it is very important to wash your hands when handling food, before and after. And when washing your hands, you should wash them for 15 seconds at minimum and use a lot of friction. That's the only way you can kill the germs. It is spread from person to person and is sometimes called stomach flu, even though it is not really a flu. The symptoms can include vomiting, diarrhea, fever, and jaundice. These symptoms are nearly the same as for bacterial food poisoning. Bacteria that are alive in food can cause food poisoning. Many people like their food only half cooked, or what is called medium rare in many restaurants. Meats should be thoroughly cooked to prevent food poisoning from occurring, whether they're at home or in the restaurant. It should be cooked all the way with no pink remaining in the meat after it's been cooked. Symptoms for this are nearly the same as for viral. You can be vomiting and diarrhea, or you can have a headache and dizziness. Food poisoning can develop within 30 minutes, very suddenly, or it can take anywhere from days to weeks after the ingestion of contaminated food. Whether it is viral or bacterial, the symptoms seem to be universal. If you develop these stomach cramps, diarrhea, vomiting, headache, consider what you ate last. Although it may not be food poisoning, because many other diseases and infections mimic the same symptoms as from food poisoning. Thank you. Are there any questions?
Is there a certain temp you should cook your food most?
Yes, to keep your food from being half raw, they recommend that you cook it till it gets at least 160 degrees inside.
Is there a food that is worse than another?
Raw foods, raw egg, pork, meat, any kind of meat, chicken, beef, as long as it is cooked thoroughly, will be okay.
Have you ever had food poisoning?
No, not me.